Okay, Coach Flynn. I like the fight tonight out of the Fighting Scots here. A loss to Lehigh, 6 matches to 4. I just want to talk matchups real quick. They beat Pitt 8-2. And I know that you're not concentrating on Pitt right now, but when you look at that, does that kind of epitomize college wrestling where a guy, you guys went 5-5 with a team that they beat 8-2, and then you go 6-4 with them? Does that kind of like show you how competitive college wrestling is?
Yeah, I think if you don't show up on game day, a lot of different people can win. Any given day, I think there's a lot of different results.
Did you feel like you guys hustled more tonight compared to last week against Pitt?
I think our guys are trying. We just have to get better, and I think we are. We're getting better. It's just not showing up. I mean, when you're wrestling the 11th ranked team and you're not a ranked team, it's things don't always go your way. So we're getting better, though.
Looking at the schedule, Virginia Tech, Pitt, Lehigh, and I know that the end result is to be good in March, but I mean, you got 3 top 25 teams that you're wrestling. Does that make you guys better going into Vegas here? Do you think that winning dual meets, you've never really cared about wins and losses, does it make you guys better and prepare you better for St. Louis?
I think so. I mean, it seems to work for the Big Ten. They have tough match after tough match. And those guys are prepared for the end of the year. But, we do want to win these matches. But I still think the most important thing is we're getting better. And, if they keep this rate of improvement, we'll be pretty good.
Looking at some of the bizarre things I saw tonight, I've never seen a match where 3 calls are overturned and there's no assisting. The official overturned 3 of his own calls tonight. And I thought there were no calls to begin with, but he overturned it. Have you ever seen anything like that, even like NCAAs, PSAC tournament? Yeah. Have you ever seen anything like that?
That was a little crazy, but if you watch Austin Matthews wrestle, he gets in some scrambles, and it's a hard match to officiate. So, yeah, that was a little bit crazy one, though.
Billy Miller looks like he's back in Billy Miller form. He doesn't let the 280-pound guy crush him. He's only 245. Finishes a beautiful single leg shot there at the end, puts him down. The guy tries to dive roll. He stays composed, finishes it. Looking at that match, do you think Billy's back in Billy Miller form?
I think so. He manned up and finished a shot when he had the opportunity to score. And he's capable of beating a lot of the top guys. He just has to, again, do it on game day.
Do you think, looking at Pat Lugo had a pin tonight, a no-call pin. Does that change the dual meet at all, you think?
We have a couple more points.
He doesn't get that pin, though. What do you say to him after he doesn't get the pin?
Well, we're just trying to focus on what we can control. I can't make the guy smack the mat, just finishing the match, he ended up getting ridden. Finishing matches and scoring points at the end. I think that's what we're going to focus on with him.
Sean Russell loses a tough overtime bout to Cruz, who he rides out in the 3rd period. What's the focus there, and how do you change that result next time?
He's getting better. He's doing well on the mat, and Cruz is good. Cruz is a good wrestler, and he just has to get to the legs more. He's improving. It's just not showing up quite yet in the win column, but he's getting better. And if he keeps at this pace, he's going to be in the mix.
Vegas for you guys next?
Yes.
What do you do from here to Vegas to ramp up for Vegas? You got a holiday, Thanksgiving's coming up. What do you guys do to keep the guys' weight down and keep them ready to go for Vegas?
Well, we'll cut them loose after Tuesday, but it's just the same thing. You just keep going back to work. It's it's a construction site. You just put your hard hat on and go back to work.
Okay, speaking of construction site and work, it looks like you might be back at wrestling again, I see. Unless your wife beats you up. What's going on? You got a hip replacement 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
You're back wrestling?
Avery Henry scratched me up. The hammer. I'm going to get him.
But you're back at wrestling?
Just sometimes. I'm not in there very often. Too old.
Drilling, though?
Just occasionally.
All right, you got anything else for me?
No. Go Burrow.
Good luck in Vegas.
Thanks.